Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. As you can see, we are once again doing a StarCraft 2 game. This is EmpireKas, who is playing Terran versus another Terran played by MΔragon. And yeah, Terran versus Terran normally can be very quick. And we will have to see what they go for. Normally it's a lot of Marines, some tanks, some medevacs, and that's about it. Normally not a whole lot of Marauders or Vikings or Banshees or whatever. I guess you can get away with, or you can't get away with it, but every now and then you see Reapers and maybe even Ghosts. But yeah, we'll have to see. For now, we're just going to see what they're building. So it is early supply depot for both of them. Well, not early, but supply depot. And then the refinery coming up for this player when the other player is going straight for his barracks. There's going to be a difference in that. I don't know which one is more economical. Yeah, it seems that you can actually train some more SCVs with this, but we will have to see. Well, that depends, of course, on how you, well, what you want to go for. But I guess this guy wants to go for a really early factory, whereas this guy wants to go for some Marines first and then go into that factory. And there's going to go a scout, or the scout is going out, and that actually rhymes. Anyhow, we see here that both of them have 15 SCVs, and that's it. So orbital command coming up, and that is the enemy here, the EmpireKas, and he is building the orbital command, and no SCVs anymore, which is surprising because it's not really saturated yet. But he is going for that. Well, he's saving up some money, I guess. Now that's no reason to stop producing. But yeah, no SCVs for either of them. So I guess there's a maximum number of SCVs you want to build. I don't know. Anyway, a second refinery coming up. The refinery on the other end already completed and heavily mining. And we are producing some SCVs again. Because you need 3 more SCVs to mine that gas. As you can see, 3 harvesters on each. And there is a factory coming up over here. Of course, I saw him standing there, but I was just assuming he was waiting for something. But he is building a factory with a tech lab and a barracks over there. So he is going to build some tanks and Marines and just go in. Huh. That is unusual. Anyway, they yeah, not a lot of proxy stuff in normal games. Anyway, the reactor is up here, and he's going to produce double Marines from this. In the meantime, this guy is going for Destiny Cloudfist, it seems. The Destiny Cloudfist build patented by Husky Starcraft, in case you don't know, but I'm sure that everyone here who watches these games has heard of Husky. Anyway, he decided that at some point this is an SCV snipe, nicely done. Yeah, this was the standard build at some point in the beta, I think, and people were going for 1 barracks into 1 factory into 1 starport, and they really didn't have a name for it. It was called the 111 build or something like that, and that was just a lame name. So he decided to pimp it up by calling it Destiny Cloudfist, and yeah, it kind of stuck. So the Banshee coming out, that is an unusual choice. I didn't even notice the tech lab there. But yeah, the Banshee coming up. Banshee is going to do great against these SCVs, because I think, yeah, he's sending all of his Marines straight towards the enemy base, and this is going to be kind of a base trade here. So 2 cannons, or 2 siege tanks with siege against one siege tank without siege, that is going to be a very short fight, I have to say. Yeah, there goes the siege tank. And does anyone have some upgrades? No, it's all 0-0. It seems. Yeah, everyone's 0-0. So the Banshee is taking some shots at the drones there, and let's actually select it. And you can see how many kills it gets. It has 7 kills already. And in the meantime, we see that this army is taking out the factory. So that's good. 12 kills. And did it finally go down? 13? Oh no, otherwise it wouldn't be on my screen anymore. 14 kills. And the factory is down. The barracks is going to go down as well. And finally the red player coming in with a counterattack. And with 14 kills, the Banshee is getting out of there. It did survive, which is pretty good for our red player, and he did a lot of damage there. But then again, this defense here cost him a lot of the SCVs as well. So it is 15-12. So it was good for him to send out that Banshee, because and this siege tank is going to get sniped. That is such a waste. Yeah, he's going to lose the attack lab, of course, and this factory is not going to do anything anymore. And this thing is going to go down. So the Banshee is going to get repaired here by these SCVs. So 2 of them don't really want to get repaired, and they are going straight in for it. He knows that currently he has the advantage. He's researching the cloaking field, and that is going to make all the difference. The factory is coming in fact, and I think he's going to just suicide it in, because he knows that it's not going to do anything anymore. Or he has to fly it all the way back to the base, but now it's actually still useful. So the Banshees are kind of fighting with these Marines, but this one is at 14 health. And it is going to get picked off the next time someone shoots at it. And that's that one. It actually stayed at 8 HP. Wow. That is, quite surprising. So yeah, the factory is getting chased by all of these Marines, and it is going to try to escape, but it's not going to manage. Nope, that goes down. So what do we have then? Oh, here you can see the explosion. It's okay. There we go. 15 Marines versus 13 Marines, but yeah, this is all he has. 17 Marines with 1 medevac, and there are 3 Banshees and 1 tank over here. I think the red player has this. I think he's going all in this. Yeah, he doesn't build anything else than army. This guy at least has an orbital command. So if he can hold this off, then this is this should be his game. But I think the red player is going to take it. He loses 1 of the Banshees, but kills 4 SCV. No, 4. What's it called? Marines, I think. And yeah, he can't see the Banshee, just in case you're wondering. And he can see it now. Oh, there's a missile turret here. Yeah, I was wondering, because he didn't scan. So it is currently 14 Marines, 1 Viking, 1 medevac. The 1 Viking is not going to kill the Banshee, by the way. That takes way longer. Against 19 Marines, 3 tanks and 1 Banshee. Yeah, that is going to be very painful for our green player here. And I think this is it. I think this is the last push. We are going to move in here, and the tanks are sieging, and they are doing a lot of damage to everything. The SCV's coming in to fight, but 2 tank shots and they're all dead, and all of the Marines melt to the tanks. There is nothing he has. He's going to GG. Yeah, there you go. So very interesting game to say the least. A really early game advantage for the green player because of this early proxy there, and he pushed in. He got a lot done, but unfortunately for him, he didn't have any defenses at home against those Banshees, and one missile turret would have made all the difference if he had one missile turret up here, or even the Marines, because by then the cloaking field wasn't researched yet. But yeah, he went all in on that, and then the red player, smelling the blood in the water, kind of went for an all-in of his own, and you can see how that worked out. He has 51 versus 25, way better army, probably way worse income though. Yeah. Yeah, and in the end, yeah, he took out more workers, but yeah, well, that's not what it's about. Well, the red player took it out. So I guess that's what it is about, but because he took it out and he won. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.